I want to share some over-the-top shit I'm doing to my board, dude. Just to make it extra comfy. So, it's a really good board, really good shape. I went to a bigger size. But I think keeping the wheelbase the same size when it was on a smaller size doesn't suit the longer length. And so I don't waste the board. I put tape on the holes. See? And then I filled the holes with this stuff, which is the same stuff I used when I created these reversed Ace truck kingpins for better grind clearance and stuff. Yeah, you can't buy those. I just did that to them. But to secure that nut in the bottom, that's that same shit I used, and it's hard. It's hard now. It's that shit you mix together. So when I cranked it down, it stayed in place. Because it's just a regular nut, and it doesn't actually fit in there because it's circle. But anyways, you get it, right? Okay. I used that shit on the old bolt holes to make. I'm gonna fill it, and then after that hardens up, I should be able to step back a quarter, step the trucks back to make the wheelbase bigger, but also make the tail smaller, which I'm used to. I like how wide the tail is, and I like how long the board is, and I like the full width size of the tail. But I think I do like the shorter ones. So by setting this back gives me a longer wheelbase and gives me that classic tail size I think I'm used to. And then when that hardens, I'll drill that also on this same board like I showed before on a story. But if you missed it, on the sides, like I said, I like having, when I look down at it, a full shape, a full shovel head style, popsicle style, whatever you want to call it, to put my foot on. But what I don't like about that, I took away on the bottom. Because when you do scoop tricks like tray flips or something, or even frontside flips, that board like prematurely hits the ground and actually keeps it from, like, when you're popping and go whoosh, and you need to do that, that blockiness gets in the way. So now I rough sanded it. That's like a really rough grit, so it's kind of like not finely polished. I might take some higher grade sandpaper and smooth it off, but you get the gist. It'll have that tapered shape feel. It'll have the tapered shape feel while still having the top feel and full look. And then I'm going to make that wheelbase a little bigger. And I've kind of always remembered what size tail I kind of like, so that's actually going to work. Because this tail is longer than any other tail I've ever skated anyways. So this might just be the perfect board. And so I didn't waste them. I made two. Because I really think I might like it. And then I was like, wait a minute. I'd rather waste that stuff than boards. So I'm going to step the the whole truck insert a quarter back on both of these. I just put tape on it and I filled it and then jammed it in there with the golf tee, and then yeah, so I'm gonna have a smaller tail but still keep the full tail, but still have the feel of a tapered tail. Same with the nose, with the longer board with the wider board, but with a bigger wheelbase than was on the smaller board. Because it was, I don't know, I thought I liked the wheelbase that I had, but that was on a skinnier board. And I don't know, I think I was actually maybe was making my stance closer together, and when you get more comfortable on a wider board and all of a sudden your stance grows because you're like, oh man, you stop standing like this and you start standing like this. You want to do your tricks like this instead of like this. So if I like these, which I think I will, that's why I did 2 of them, I'll be able to do a couple more there. And then I'm thinking I might just do that because I like this full shape instead of buying the boards that are tapered, because you can buy the boards that are tapered and this whole part is like pretty much gone, right? It's just gone. It's just like already gone. It doesn't even have this full shape. But I'm liking this. I like when I look down at this board, I like the shape of it. I just have to do a couple things to it to get it the shape I want. I don't want to say any like specific brand names because they kind of make them like that already. But this is just different for that fuller look reason. And I think I'm really going to like it, dude. And I wanted to share this because I feel like if somebody else wants that kind of shape or is interested in like how all the different ways you can customize a board, you can. And I didn't want to waste these boards with like just going, oh, the wheelbase is off. Like, oh man, I'm like, bro, I can just I have tools. I can still make it work. Like I said, this shit's hella hard. I can't even stick my nail in there or nothing, dude. So that should work. And a 1/4 inch over. I don't know why this is so blurry. That would be like right there. So once that's hardened, it shouldn't even creep into the old hole. It might a little bit, like the tangent parts of the circles that are right next to each other might touch a little bit. But if that's filled, I don't think it'll matter. The bolt should still stay where it should be. We'll find out. I will find out. I'm actually really excited about that. So, just wanted to share that.